Akshara from 8th standard. First of all, respected principal of this Little Star High School M. Chekaredar sir and correspondent of this Little Star High School K. Anjanel sir and respected staff teachers and my brothers and sisters. Once again a pleasant morning to everyone. Today is my turn to present a topic in front of you. My topic is a draught effect. First we have to know what is draught. In simple way, draught is one of the major natural problems faced by the many parts of the world. A drought occurs when an area receives very little or no rainfall for a long period. When there is not water sources such as rivers, lakes, ponds, borewells, they begin dry up. What drought affect on our people's community and environment, birds, animals, etc. Drought affects on our environment and community in many other different ways. Drought affects mainly on our life because water is such an important part of our day-to-day activity. We need water to live, we need water to grow food to eat, we need water to do different daily activities like washing, cooking, cleaning, drinking, bathing, etc. Water is also used to make the electricity which is used to run the lights. And here how many members are like to play video games? I think all are interested to play video games. Even the video games which we are playing, the video games are also need the electricity. And the first and the most serious effects of the drought is water storage. The government has prepared water storage like ponds, wells, borewells, etc. Nowadays the farmers are drinking borewells because of the drought effect. The rains are not coming nowadays because the farmers are digging the borewells. We have to use water carefully for the future generations. Nowadays we are wasting the water more and more. If we waste water more and more in nowadays, but it affects on the future generations. And here we are wasting our areas, we are wasting the water, but the effect is shown on the rural areas. The rural areas peoples are struggling for water. They are going to a long distance to collect water. Mainly affects on farmers and agriculture. Agriculture is the backbone of many countries. It can provide food, employment of millions of peoples in the world. Without food we can't live, and without farmer the food can't we get. The farmers are suffering for financial losses like drought. Spend money on seeds and fertilizers to buy. The seeds and fertilizers cost is very high in nowadays. The farmers are struggle to buy the seeds and fertilizers. All farmers and poor farmers are suffer to buy the seeds, and they are financially they are back in to buy seeds. Agriculture. Nowadays farmers are using chemical pesticides to grow the crops. It is not proper way to cultivate the crops. We have to cultivate the crops by organic farming. We have to suggest our parents to cultivate the crops by organic farming. If we cultivate the chemical fertilizers to our crops, it will damage and it can't give more energy to us. In our body parts also not reaches more energy. It is one of the most important to the agriculture. Without water, any farmer can't cultivate the land. If there is insufficient water, the crop will die and it become weak in 2 to 3 days without water. And the drought effects shown on birds and animals. In nowadays we are seeing the wild animals are coming to our villages because in forest the ponds and other water sources are drying up because of less rainfall. That's why the animals and the birds are coming to our villages. If the birds and animals are also need food and water. Water and food is essential for every living thing, and the drought is shown on the food supply. Food supply means the government is supplying food for us and the farmers is selling to the government food. But the farmers are saving for the less price and the government is selling to us for the more price. It is showing effect on the farmers. Drought is mainly on environment. Environment means in forest the animals and birds are coming into our villages. then the animals and birds are eat the people. It means the biodiversity will damage by the environment. In forest we can see the temperature is high. That's why the trees and the grass in forest they are drying, and if the temperature is more than normal temperature, it will burn total the forest. It is shown effect on our environment. People may not get enough oxygen and enough rains. If we plant trees, then the oxygen we will get more. If we can't plant, the oxygen is less. If for every birthday, plant one plant. In India, 1.48 billion of peoples are there. If 1.48 peoples need enough oxygen and enough rainfall, we have to percentage should be 40 to 50%. If the 40 to 50% means we have to cultivate 60 to 93 hectares of land. 1 hectare is equal to 100 hectares. It means how much in India now the forest percentage is 23.17. It is not enough it is not enough oxygen and enough rain we can't get. What affects on our education and daily life? Because in poor people families, the children are helped to their families like taking water from one place to another place. It is difficult to reach or to attend the school regularly. It shown the effect on the children's. Lack of nutrition is affected on the children's. If the lack of nutrition is affected, the children can't concentrate and learn the studies. They can't concentrate on studies. They can't study in class. My conclusion is drought is not a storage of the water. We have to protect the water and we have to save the water today. It will help us tomorrow and in future generations. Don't waste water, plant trees, help farmers, and we have to tell to our parents to cultivate land with rainwater. We have to save the rainwater and we have to store the rainwater in ponds, rivers, lakes, and etc. Water today, secure life tomorrow, and thank you to giving this great opportunity.